All right, 8th graders, this is to help you with question 3 on CR helper number 7. It's on CR number 7. It says, Mrs. Jankowski is an astronomer and thinks of everything in terms of scientific notation. Astronomers deal with very, very large distances. That's why everything's in scientific notation for them. She will tell you, for example, she has flown 2.7 times 10 to the 5th miles on her favorite airline, probably Southwest. And that is exactly enough frequent flyer miles for 9 free tickets. In scientific notation, how many miles are needed for each ticket? All righty, Roo. So, if she's flown 2.7 times 10 to the 5th miles on her favorite airline, that is exactly enough frequent flyer miles for 9 free tickets. So how many miles for each free ticket? Okay, so no matter what my total is, even if it's a crazy large total, 2.7 times 10 to the 5th, that's the total. And I want to know if I get that total represents 9 free tickets, and I want to know how many miles for each ticket. So I have to break that total up into how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These should be 9 equal parts. My rectangles don't look equal. But these should be 9 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I break it up into 9 parts, I'll know how much just one ticket would cost. So each little part of my tape diagram represents the number of miles required for each free ticket. So that means I just have to take my original and divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2.7 times 10 to the 5th, divide it by 9. All right, all I have to do is divide these factors here. You want 2.7 divided by 9. The nice thing is the number that we're dividing by is already a whole number. So I don't have to worry about moving any decimal points. I just go ahead and drag this decimal point up. How many times 9 go into 2? We'll say 0. How many times 9 goes into 27? Well, 9 times 3 is 27. So when I divide 2.7 by 9, I get 0.3. Still times 10 to the 5th power. Oh, but they say I have to write my final answer in scientific notation. This is a beautiful answer, but it's not in scientific notation. So to put this in scientific notation, my first factor has to be between 1 and 10, greater than 1, less than 10. And the good news is the second factor has to be a power of 10, and it already is. So if I need to rewrite this in scientific notation, I have to think about my good friend Lars. That stands for left, add, right, subtract. So if I'm right here at this decimal and I got to move it over 1 to get a number between 1 and 10, I have to move 1 to the right, right, subtract. If I move 1 to the right, that means I subtract 1 off of here. So that's 3 times 10 to the 5 minus 1 is 4th power. Each ticket is 3 times 10 to the 4th power miles. I know they want it in scientific notation, but that would be 10 to the 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 10,000. So you have to fly 30,000 miles in order to earn a free ticket. But I'm an astronomer, so I want it in scientific notation. I so appreciate Miss Prue. She always chooses the examples to use on these videos, and I'm loving this. She's trying to incorporate our names. Hopefully that helps. So just divide it by 9, or I don't know what your problem is about, and then rewrite in scientific notation.